Hello everybody, and welcome to the second video of the SQL course. Today we will talk about our first and most basic keywords and about commenting in SQL. So let's get right into it. Select statements. This keyword is used to select information from a table. There are three types of select: select, select distinct, and select union. First, let's talk about basic select. Select can be used to select all columns from a table or specific columns from a table. As you can see, the syntax for selecting everything is select star from table name. The star signifies everything, so with this statement you are selecting everything in the table. In the same way, instead of the star, you could write whichever column names you want to select and separate them with commas. Let's look at some examples. Here we have the students table that was shown in the previous video. If we write the first select statement selecting everything, then the end result will just be the entire table. Now, if we specify the column names as shown in the statement, select students.firstname, students.lastname from students, then we get a smaller version of the previous table that only has the first and last name of the students. Now let's look at select distinct. Select distinct is about halting duplication in tables. It is usually only used to return a single column without duplication, but it can return multiple. The syntax is the same as the previous select statement. However, instead of select, you have to write select distinct. Let's look at an example. We have the students table again, and when we run the select distinct statement on just the grade level column, we can see that even though there are 4 values, it only returns 3. That is because there is a duplicate 9 in the column, which select distinct omits. If it were just a select statement, it would show all 4 numbers instead of just the 3. Now let's look at select union. Select union is to combine 2 select statements, and it only returns 1 table. Here you can see the syntax. Select column names from table name, union, all, or just union. Select column names from table name. As you can see, it is just 2 select statements with a union in the middle. As default, the union statement is like distinct and will omit any duplicate values. However, if you want to keep the duplicate values, then all you have to do is add the keyword all after union. Let's look at some examples. Here we have our usual students table, but we also have a teachers table that shows all the same data except for teachers. Make note of the duplicate zip code between Liam in the students table and Jimmy in the teachers table. In this statement, it is just union without union all, and you can see that there are only 7 values instead of the 8 zip codes in the previous 2 tables combined. This is because it excluded one of the duplicate zip codes. Also, make note of how important it is that we say students.zip code and teachers.zip code, as without including the table name before the column name, SQL has no way of knowing which table to take the zip code values from. Here, it is the same statement but with union all. This includes duplicate values, and as you can see, there are all 8 zip codes from the previous 2 tables combined. Now let's talk about comments. Comments in SQL are used in the same way all other coding languages use them. They are snippets of text that will not affect code, as they are simply used for explaining what is happening. Single line comments will start with a double dash and will comment out anything till the end of that line. Multiple line comments will be placed between a forward slash star and a star forward slash, and no matter how many lines there are between them, everything between them will be commented. Here are a few examples of how these comments could be used. Thank you for watching this SQL video, and I hope I'll see you next time. All credit for the slide template goes to Slides Carnival.